Oh, hello everyone. Welcome. Come on in. Get on in here. It is time for another Creative Chats. Welcome to the third Thursday of the month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's time for none other than Creative Chats time. So won't you get on in here as we get ready for another exciting chat? Come on, get your people. Y'all, I'm excited because this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. There she is. There is our guest. I'm super comes on into the creative chat room. Won't you tell your people to listen? It is that time. Let them know it's time. We're about to have another exciting conversation with an amazing creative. Whoop, there she is, y'all. I'm super excited. How you doing, Danny Brooke?
I'm doing well, Christian. Am I allowed to say your middle name?
You know, it's okay. You can say it.
Christian, Darlene.
Thank you very much. How y'all doing? Come on in. Y'all invite your people. We're about to have another creative chat. And welcome for the first time to the creative chat room, Danny Bowens. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm super
Thank you.
excited, y'all. Come on, get your people in here because this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And as creators, I have a heart for creatives, but also for our mental health. I know what it is, to kind of struggle with that as you create. Hi, mommy. Our mama is here in the room. Come on in. And so invite your people as we get started. It is 9:01 on the dot, and so I don't want to hold you all long, but I want to thank y'all for joining us. And please get your folk in here because this is a very important. Hey, Terrence, this is a very important conversation as we discuss mental health awareness and creatives. And so, y'all, hey, Pearline B. And so y'all coming to us in the creative chat room. I gotta let y'all know who we got because I'm telling y'all, I hook y'all up, okay? I'm hooking y'all up. So Danielle Bowen, she's better known as Danny, so you'll hear me call her Danny. She's a health and life coach. She graduated from the Health Coach Institute in 2019 as a certified health coach with continuing coach education from the International Coach Federation and as an HCI certified life coach. She helps everyday women to get rid of self-sabotage on their journey so that they can make their health and life goals their current reality. She loves helping her clients live more mindfully and feel healthier every day. Y'all, she is the author of Self-Sabotage Be Gone, How You Can Stop the Silent Killer of Dreams and Goals You Deserve in Your Life. And she is also the creator of the Empowering Women Wellness Movement Meetup Group. Y'all, Danny, Brooke, woo-hoo! Come on, throw up some hearts. Oh, I see y'all coming in. Hey, Keisha. Take a moment, Danny, say hi to the people before we get started.
Hello, beautiful people. That's my silence. But
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, y'all, we have a couple questions for Danny tonight. And if you have some that you wish you had submitted, you can put them either in the comments and maybe we'll get to them. But if not, y'all know
too
how I
late.
do.
You know,
You say what?
too late. Oh well.
Too late. Oh,
Just
well, so
kidding.
sorry. So sad, so sad. But no, I always say maybe we can try to hopefully carry the conversation on into our next chat. But tonight, let's just jump right on in, y'all. Listen, us as creatives, as humans, we deal with a lot. We are faced with everyday life, right? We are human beings. And as we create, we are also faced with sharing that creativity with the world and sharing what we create with the world, especially if it is our business, and so Danny Bowens, Danny Brooke, for the creatives who struggle with anxiety when they share their work, can you tell us what are some healthy coping mechanisms that they can embrace? And so I'll slow down because I'm just so excited about this conversation. But I'll repeat the question. For creatives who struggle with anxiety when they share their work, what are some healthy coping mechanisms that they can embrace? And so, yeah, like I said, sometimes, creators, we get nervous and we get anxious and it's a
Yeah.
lot. And so what do you suggest? Are there any?
So one you just said is to slow down in that moment because anxiety is consistent worry or unease about life or a certain event, like you're saying, like sharing
Mhm,
your work. So
mhm.
the first thing to do is to slow down and realize that you be with your thoughts. You know, sometimes our thoughts are 50,000 steps down the road or 50,000 steps back in the past. So to slow down, one coping mechanism, one tool you can add to your mental health journey is what's called box breathing.
Okay.
And box breathing is when you imagine a box being drawn like
Okay.
this, right? And it's
Mhm.
inhaling, holding your breath, exhaling, holding your breath for 4 seconds. It's hard to demonstrate it and talk about it at the
I
same time
got you.
without trying to hyperventilate. I'm not about to pass out on this live.
Don't do
So
that, please.
so it's literally like imagining a box. You can close your eyes, you can gaze, you can even, if you see a square in the room, you can just visualize the box being done. And it's inhale for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you hold it for 4 seconds, and then you exhale for 4, then you hold your breath again, and then you start it over. Inhale, it's slowing your breath
Um,
down,
I blew that.
focusing, being with your breath, okay?
Okay.
4 seconds,
I
okay?
exhaled at the wrong time, but I'm gonna get it. Okay, I'm gonna practice. Okay.
Yeah, you can practice practices. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and then you start over. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take a big inhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold.
Ooh, Lord, that's good right there. Hold
Right?
on.
Yes, just bring it down. Bring it down.
Thank
Help
you,
you
Lord. I'll be having
bring it
panic
from
attacks, child. Okay, this is good.
ease to ease. Another good tool is
Yeah.
visualization. Is visualization. So
Okay.
say you are you have anxiety about sharing your work. Visualize in preparation for sharing your work, visualize the whole event. Take a
Okay.
moment and say, okay, I'm going to stand up on the podium. I'm going to put my easy board up there, or I'm going to prepare my song. I'm going to do this. And then, anxiety is worry or ease. So go through those moments that you're worried about in your head. The mic is going to cut out, and I'm going to respond to that by somebody's going
Yeah.
to say my work is trash, and I'm going to say, it's
Yeah.
going through the whole event ahead of time so
Okay.
that you feel prepared for whatever is to come.
That's good.
Um, Another way that you can use visualization is having your place of paradise in your
Ooh.
mindset ahead of
Ooh.
time. So it is something that you are committed to calling your happy place or your place of comfort. So for me, my happy place of comfort, I'm a nap girl. I love naps.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
would visualize I would
Yeah.
visualize my couch with my blanket, and
Okay.
that's a place of comfort, and
Hmm.
everything that I feel in that moment, that I feel with all my senses, my touch and all of that, when I'm breathing, how I feel, I keep that in my mindset as I'm doing something that I may be nervous about.
That's
So,
good.
um, and then so the only other things I have to say is redefine perfect.
Yes.
Redefine perfect when it comes
Mm.
to,
Are
to
y'all
a lot
writing
of our
this down? Read the fine perfect.
redefine perfect for you,
Ooh.
for your moment. Talk about it. don't
Mhm.
don't just hold it in like, girl, I'm nervous. Like,
Yeah.
whatever it is, talk about it is better. Meditation is another good one.
Right.
That connecting with nature, we are a part of nature, so connecting with
That's
that, being
good.
out in the sun, that's a good way to deal with it. And continuing to connect with your creator. We are
Mm-hmm.
creators too. Those
Yeah,
are all
that's good.
good. There's some tools you can use for
Thank
coping.
you, Coach Danny. I hope y'all write. Listen, I'm gonna play this live back and I'm gonna write this down, okay? Because I needed all of that. Because I'm telling you, because you create, for yourself, and then you're like, oh, what are they gonna think? And you get all anxious. But I love that redefine perfect,
Yeah.
and the visualization. Yeah, Mama, redefine perfect for you. So yeah, us Darlene's, we need to write that down. We need to. Oh, but that's a conversation for another day. Amen. So I was super excited. That's good. Thank y'all again, y'all. Hey, Rick is in the house. How you doing, Rick? And so we are
Okay, Bobby.
thankful. Yeah, right. Act right, Rick. We don't have time for this day. Amen. Again, we are still talking about creatives and mental health, and just our health and our mental health and well-being. Creatives, Danny, we can be emotional. as emotions and feelings are actually what help us create, going through the ups and downs of life are often, and he laughed because because our emotions are often part of what help us create. But do you have any suggestions for those seeking healthy emotional balance? And so, like I said, our ups and downs in life can, sometimes that's inspiration for us, but for those of us who are seeking an emotional balance as we create, do you have any suggestions for that? Hello, Nate.
Yes. So I would say first, you run your emotions. Your emotions do not run you.
Okay.
So they are indicators, they are checkpoints,
Mhm.
but you have a choice on how you respond to your
That's good.
emotions.
That's
A
good.
lot of times, a lot of times we react and we don't take the time to pause and respond. So we're going off and we're imbalanced, and it's just like, girl, back up. I don't know
Let's
what to
go
do
back.
with that one today. Hey, you know, sorry about that. I just was saying, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Um, so so knowing that you run your emotions do not run you. So having to have that balance of emotions, I would say feelings, facts, and focusing on your needs.
Mm,
uh so many times we just go by how we feel,
mm,
and we don't check how we're feeling against the facts.
okay.
So it's hard to focus on what we really need. Because
Okay.
so, for instance, I feel disappointed or sad because so and so didn't show up to my show, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and the facts are you don't know why they
Right.
didn't show up.
Right.
You don't know
Mm-hmm.
what happened to the thing. So, focus on the fact that you were supported,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
you were, so to bring yourself out of, and this is how you respond to bring yourself out of those feelings. Not
Mm-hmm.
that they're not valid. Like I said, that is an indicator. It is an
Indicator.
indicator that something, I'm feeling something, I'm
Mm-hmm.
off about something. So let me be with that. And how
Mm-hmm.
can I support from what I'm feeling? You know,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that has to now run the show, because a lot of us that'll run the show, and then your show literally is messed
Over.
up because
Over.
you going off of one person who didn't,
Right.
in our scenario, you know.
Exactly.
Um, Another way that you can have emotional balance is talk back to yourself.
Okay, I could do that. I do that all the time. That's good.
Okay. Okay, well, let's talk about how you talk back to
Oh, okay.
yourself.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you the coach. You the life coach. Go ahead, girl.
Talk back to yourself. A lot of times we let negative talk, and negative, not, I won't say negative feelings, but not so sunshiny feelings or emotions just go unchecked. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad today, and you just go ahead and be sad today. You
Yeah.
don't say, Danny, you know what? You may be sad about this, but you have stuff to be happy about.
That's good.
And let's talk about that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, be your own best friend sometimes. You're
That's
not always
good.
going to have somebody there to say, hey, wait a minute. No, don't talk to yourself like that. You tell
Mm-hmm.
yourself, I'm not going to talk to me like that. Talk
Right.
back to yourself. So
That's good.
that's one way to have, that's another way to have emotional imbalance.
That's good.
And I would say two more things.
Okay.
Increase your faith in yourself.
Ooh.
That is helpful to your emotional balance. A lot of times, because we don't have faith in ourselves, or we don't
That's
have high
good.
self-esteem, our emotions waver in a way that is not necessarily conducive to our
Good.
greatest mental health. So
That's good.
um, increase your faith in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and
Keisha.
take
Keisha should
take
have preached.
real take real breaks. Okay,
Ooh.
when you assign yourself a break, like I have a calendar, and my calendar will tell me, my Outlook calendar will tell me during my day of work, take a break. Now's the time for you to take a break, and
Okay.
I'll see it come up on my screen. All
That's good.
right, but let me just send these last two emails, and the next thing I know, I'm doing something else, and I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
No, be committed to yourself.
Be
And when
committed.
you assign your breaks to yourself, take them. Take real breaks. Get
Mm-hmm.
up, move away, do
Smooth.
something that feeds your soul for that
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes or whatever it is that you
Mm-hmm.
do. Be committed to yourself and actually take your breaks. Take real breaks.
That's good. That's good. Keisha said, preach, say that, take a break. Wait, I love it. Throw them hearts out there if y'all loving this, creators for the mental health awareness. I need to see the hearts to let you know y'all are receiving this because it's good stuff. And so that break is so real. Because sometimes, we painting or create or we like, I'm on a flow, I'm in a groove, but that break is really good because then you can step away. Mommy says, help me, Lord.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So, so sometimes you want to, keep it going. But then sometimes when I take the break, I just dance to a song or something. I come back, like I feel refreshed. Honestly,
Mhm.
I do. And I can, give more of myself to that than trying to, and even when I'm doing flyers and stuff, I'm like, let me just do this one more for this one more client. And then it looked like trash, right? And so it's and then
Mhm.
you mad all over again, right? First you mad because of
Mhm.
workload. Now you mad because it looked like trash and you should have took a break. But so that is going to help us. Come on, y'all. Receive this mental health on this mental health awareness month of how we can seek emotional balance. So I hope y'all are taking this all in. Y'all, I can't believe it's been 15 minutes already, but we got time for one more question. Okay. I got to get this in. Okay. And so I feel like, we've all may have been there at times, not knowing what to call it, but just kind of in a space where now looking back, we were like, oh, that was depression, or that was anxiety, or I was having panic attacks, but we didn't know what to call it because we didn't know what the signs or the symptoms are, or that might have been our first time experiencing it. But are there any signs or symptoms of depression that we should look out for? And what should we do if we think we might be depressed? Yes, Rick said, keep it going. We're going to keep it going. We got one more question, Rick. If you got one, just put it in it.
So we got one more question. First, I want to tell you, you cheated. You just
I,
said we got one more question, and then you asked me two. So
I know, I put double, right? It's a two-part, one question. Are there any signs or symptoms of depression we should look for? And what should we do if
okay,
we believe that we
all right.
might be depressed?
All right. So I'm going to not attack, but I'm going to respond to the part B of the question
Yes,
of
that's
this.
true.
We're going to call it
That's it.
one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respond to that first. What should we do if we think we might be depressed?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you are not crazy for
Yeah.
seeking advice, help, treatment, therapy if something is off mentally. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's crazy not to seek these things
That's good.
if you're off mentally.
That's good.
So seek the help.
Yeah.
Um, jump off of Google and WebMD with your
Lord.
symptoms.
Yeah.
Okay, and seek professional counsel and treatment.
That's good.
Clinical depression needs a clinical diagnosis
Mm-hmm.
by a clinician.
Yes,
Okay,
good. That's good.
that's not Google. That's
Not
not
your
WebMD.
friends. Not your
That's not your friend. That's not so and so. When Uncle so and so had that, that's what it was, and
That's
this
what
is
it
how
is. That's
it
what you
is,
got.
and that's how he
Take
got him
this.
through it. So take that. That yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
not what we want to do about that because
That's
it's
good.
levels to depression and
That's
therefore
good.
there's levels to treatment.
That's
For
good.
one person, it can be just consistent time outside, exercising, eating right, um, sleeping right, and therapy sessions, and their depression will be under control and overcome. For others, they more or less is needed,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't want to turn to the masses. You want to really get the treatment and help that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yet turning to your mind alone in a moment where you think you have depression is definitely not the answer.
Yeah.
So your mind is already in a place that is not well. So when you think you are there and you need assistance,
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Get it.
Speak up on behalf of your mental health.
That's
Okay.
good. That's
Um,
good.
I actually read an email today that said that currently mental health professionals are calling the era that we're in now, we're facing the silent pandemic.
Ooh.
And silent because mental health issues have often fairly carried a stigma of shame
Mm-hmm.
or making it like um, many of us of shame and making many of us deal with it in um, quietly or not at all.
Right.
So that's why they're calling it the silent pandemic.
Wow.
But we're also in the midst of a paradigm shift because the changing the way we talk about difficult feelings. We've come the pandemic, and I'm talking about COVID now, has caused us to talk about this more and talk about our worries, talk about our
Yeah.
fears, and bring it out. So it's easier for us to overcome the reluctance to seek care. So
Yeah.
talk about it, speak about it, speak up on your behalf.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
So now back to part A.
Okay. Okay.
Are there any signs and symptoms of depression that we should look out for?
Mhm.
So, like I said earlier, there's levels to depression. It shows up in many ways, but know that that depression is persistent feeling of sadness or loss of interest.
Okay.
That characterizes major depression.
Okay.
It can show up behaviorally, physically, and your mood. You can have anxiety. Your mood, you can have anxiety, discontent, guilt, behavior. You can have agitation, excessive crying, irritability, restlessness. It can show up your sleep. You're waking up early. You can't fall asleep. You're sleeping too long.
Okay.
Appetite loss, appetite gain. Cognitively, lack of concentration, slowness in activity, even thoughts of suicide can be a part of the cognitive. Weight gain, weight loss. See, it shows up in many different ways.
Changes.
In many different people and changes. Yeah. So if you see something that's off for you and you know it's off, speak up about it, seek the help that you need, and that's how you carry it out. Okay.
That is good. Oh no, that was I love it. No, you did so good. Y'all, I hope y'all getting this, and y'all, the replay will be available. I saved these, so please always feel free to go under videos. I keep them under Creative Chats album. But that is so important because, like you said, a lot of times people feel like, oh, I'm crazy, because I'm depressed, or I'm crazy because I'm having these feelings. No, you're crazy if you don't seek help, right? Like there's nothing, like you said, there's nothing wrong with you. And so, yes, Nate, speak. Yes, there's nothing wrong with you.
We will go to the doctors. If you will go to the doctors and you'll go to get your teeth cleaned and you'll go and you'll get your physical, your mind is part of your body. So let's kill that stigma that, so is in therapy. We whisper in the words, we're going to kill that. We're going to kill it. Mental health is just as important as go and get your teeth cleaned and go and get your heart checked out.
Come on, y'all. We got to be healthy all over, okay? Not just physically healthy in order to create and to continue to do what we are purposed to do, but we got to be mentally healthy as well. And you can get there with the help of so many people. So like Danny says, seek the help. There are hotlines. You can even go online and search for a therapist. You can now text your therapist. Like there are so many resources out there. And so
you have to leave your house and go to therapy.
You don't have to leave your house to get help now, right? They Zoom on in. Y'all right here chit chat. Just like we chit chatting, we are not clinicians.
I am not the clinician.
Right, but just like y'all doing right now, just like y'all see us right now, you could do that with your therapist. And so if you're like, oh, I don't want to be seen going into, a doctor's office or whatever, a therapist's office, guess what? They can come to your home via technology because we want you to live well as you continue to create. And so thank you, Coach Danny, for these amazing tips. I hope y'all have taken a hold of this because look, I want y'all to continue to create, but I want y'all to do it with a healthy mind, a creative mindset, but a healthy mindset as well. And so please, I hope y'all took down some notes. If not, play this back and write down some notes because it is important to me. I understand. I have been there when I was like, what is wrong with me, right? And so seek the help. There's nothing wrong with you. Yes, Mom, you are worth it. You are worth the help because the world wants and still needs your creativity, but we want you whole most of all. We love what you do. We love what you create, but most of all, we want you whole. We want you well. And so, like I said, this is the author of, just listen, y'all. Stop the self-sabotage. Self-sabotage be gone. So Danny, can you share with us what you got going on, girl? Anything else before we sign off? Y'all, we do this every third Thursday of the month at 9 p.m. But Coach Danny, tell us what's going on and how we can connect with you because this was good. Y'all think this was good? She got more. All right, come on.
So you can connect with me definitely by following me on Instagram.
Right here.
I have a series called Tipsy Tuesday, and we're not getting tipsy like that, but I'm throwing out healthy tips for your life every Tuesday. So I drop a video every Tuesday on there for you that can help your life. You can My website is on my link, is linked in my bio, so you
Mhm.
can go and you can connect with me if you're going through and you're like, I got some goals, but I just need help getting the goals done. I need that push. I need that accountability. I need that support.
That's
That's
good.
where I come in for you. If
Mhm.
even when it comes to your mental health and you're like, okay, I know I need help, but I need somebody to hold me accountable to make sure I do it, and somebody checking in on you and that kind of stuff, that's the services that I can provide. Also, you can help yourself with my book, Self-Sabotage Be Gone, because a lot of times we sabotage and we're getting in our own way of success. Okay. So
Still
that
working
is
through
the
the book. I
silent
got it.
killer.
I'm still working through it, y'all. Listen.
That is the silent killer of your
Mhm.
dreams and goals that you have for your life. So you can help yourself by adding this tool to your life to help you uh, combat you on your
Mhm.
journey. So for everybody that is listening to the chat and that may listen to it later, if you DM me Creative Chats with Chrissy, you can get 25% off the book. Now the link to the book is on my website, but if you purchase it straight from me, you can get 25% off. So just DM me Creative Chats with Chrissy, and boom, you just got 25% off. And I will go ahead and get your book to you so you can have this tool so you can stop getting in the way of you.
Hey, Jerome. Jerome in the house. Yes, I love it. I love it. And so please give us your website. We know it's linked in your bio, but go ahead and drop that website for us.
So it's www.dannibrook.com, and it's DANNIBROOKE.com.
Awesome, awesome. Listen, y'all just got the hookup because you tuned in tonight. So after you watch this, I want y'all to first follow her if you're not, do that. Follow Danny if you're not, and then go ahead and DM her Creative Chats with Chrissy and go ahead and get your 25% off. I might just do it, just get 25% off. I don't know, get another book. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Josiah, it's the time past your bedtime. Hey, Josiah. He said, here to see Queen D. I know that's right. I know that's right. You better. All right, y'all. He said, she cute.
You about to start cutting up, I see.
I know. Well, we done. It's time to sign off. It is time. But thank you, Danny, so much for all the tips and all the nuggets and all the wisdom that you shared with us creators, us human beings, as we continue to create. We want to do it healthy and whole, mentally healthy and mentally whole. And so thank you for your words of wisdom. Y'all, don't forget, we do this every third Thursday of the month at 9 p.m. Please come back next month. We are welcoming into the Creative Chat room an artist by the name of Wasaba Sidibe. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh no, I just saw Jerome just said it's 50% off. He will cover the difference. So everybody, everybody that is listening to this creative, DM me Creative Chats with Chrissy, and you get 50% off the book. Y'all can't beat that.
Y'all can't beat that. Now you're crazy if you don't at this point. I mean, you should when we hang up, you should have at least 5 DMs after this. Okay, y'all. Y'all getting 50% off of this amazing book. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Support. Come on, support. Yes. All right. Get you one of them. Listen, y'all. Continue to seek all the assistance and all the support that you need so that we can live healthy and whole. Get the book, DM Danny right after this. DM her the words Creative Chats with Chrissy. You DM her that, you get 50% off thanks to Jerome. Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth. All right. Listen, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Danny, for joining me. Thank you for being a part and being my
Yes.
guest this month. Y'all come on back next month. Like I said, third Thursday of the month. Come on back in June. And we are welcoming into the Creative Chat room an artist by the name of Wasaba Sidibe. And I cannot wait to sit down with her. But I want to thank our author, life coach, the creator of a safe space herself, none other than Coach Danny Bowens, for stopping through tonight. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to say before we get on out of here?
All I want to say is thank you for having me. And to the creators that are listening, continue to create the space, time, and energy for your mental health, just like you do for everything else that you create.
Ooh, that was good. That's the best way to sign off. I love it. Thank you all. Y'all take care. Continue to create.
Yes. Thank
Bye.
you.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.